All righty, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, ladies and gents. It has come to my attention that people are wondering where I've been and what's been happening and whatever happened to, you know. So it's easy to explain. Has any of you ever had a child go off to prison? I mean, college? Well, that's what is going on in this situation. I came here to get my master's degree in arbitration and my PhD in theology. What I have learned is this: you never give your fingerprints or your photo. I don't care what the situation is, there is no law that requires you to give fingerprints or photos unless you've been convicted. Once you're convicted, then technically they have the right to take fingerprints and photos. When you do give up your fingerprints and your photos, you give up evidence and testimony against yourself. In my case, the very first thing introduced was fingerprints and photos to identify the so-called wannabe defendant. You do not have to give such until after conviction. You don't have to give your, technically you don't have to give your name. However, if you do, you say, yeah, I'm such and such, but I'm not the defendant. Just that simple. You can say you're whomever you want to be, because by law you're allowed to be whomever you want to be at any given moment. There is no law against that. That's that freedom of speech thing and that freedom of religion. You can change your name anytime you feel like it. There's nothing they can say to stop that. Go ahead, check it out and look at the laws and see if I'm not telling you exactly what they already know. Now, they will threaten you, because they have to prove otherwise. And so they will threaten, and then they will literally take away and restrict privileges. But after a few days, they must let you go. If not, they violated your Fifth Amendment due process right. Now, they will want to tell you that due process is a 14th Amendment right because you're a United States citizen, because you were born in the United States and or naturalized in the United States. As I tell everybody, I was not born in any United States. I was born in the state of California. I cannot be born in the United States and the state of California at the same time. I don't care how technical people want to get. It is an impossibility, and no one can be made to do the impossible. So they can go off and, they can't go off of, that's him right there.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Or, that's him, all right. They can't go off of that, because that's not enough to identify anyone. And you did not admit to being that person. They cannot go to trial or have others testify against the defendant. Sorry, they're telling me I only have a couple more minutes, so I'm going to try to speed this up, everyone. They will need identification, okay? They cannot hold you, but they can bound you over with bail under certain circumstances. So, what's been going on, everyone? I've been doing the education thing on gaining more knowledge on the Arbitration Act, the Federal Arbitration Act, understanding that by creating a Federal Arbitration Association like the SITCOM Arbitration Association or any other arbitration association under the Federal Arbitration Act, these are federal arbitrators. It's a Federal Arbitration Association. Not too many out there like that. Plus, we do our arbitrations, because most of them are summary dispositions, we do them virtually. Not too many virtual arbitrations out there prior to COVID, but now everybody's doing the virtual game. I guess you can say we were ahead of the game. Just want to let you know that very soon this will almost be over, and then you will almost get to hear from me, and then we will take it from there. I just need people to be prepared, because we're getting ready to start helping individuals with mortgages, especially with the equitable redemption process. So please stay tuned for that. We'll also be helping those of you who have properties and have been paying property taxes, not realizing that you do not have to pay property taxes on your private property. You only have to pay property taxes on income property. Many of you have been doing it wrong. There are forms out there you need to fill out, and I don't know why I keep saying this and people don't do it. But just understand, everyone, that there are remedies for all this stuff you're going through. You don't need a bailout in order to bail yourselves out. You can go back at least 7 years on the property taxes and get a refund, but you just have to do the paperwork. We'll be talking about all of that when this is over. I just wanted you all to hear my voice and to know that I am not going nowhere, that I'm still going to provide information to you that's going to help benefit you and those around you. If you take the information and want to create an organization and a company to get yourselves going, by all means, knock yourselves out. Just don't take advantage of people. Those of you who have not gotten your arbitrations done, I promise you there's a case going on with us right now that they're going to change the Federal Arbitration Act because of what's been done thus far. They have no other choice. So if you haven't gotten your arbitrations done, I cannot tell you where to go, who to go, when to go, and how to go. Follow your arbitration contract. Get the arbitration done so you get that out of the way. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry, SATCOM and SAA are going to be temporarily suspending services very soon. So you need to be paying attention to that. Due to COVID, we have no choice. So if you're going to get things done, you are running out of time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gents, have a good day, have a good life, have a good night, and I'm going to say goodbye.